right, sports fans, welcome to the Spanish Fork Recreation 2024 Thanksgiving Dodgeball Tournament. I'm Wolf Van Dan here in Gym B. We've got Oops on the left side of your screen and Ball Dodge on the right, and they are off to the line of scrimmage. A flurry of fire right off the line. People are not holding anything back. They're ready to go. We're so grateful for you guys tuning in with us here on Channel 17. It's been a year in the making getting back to this point. These athletes here reach you at the peak of their athletic prowess. They have spent all year training to come out here, put it all on the line, and show you what's up. We're going to let the players settle in. We'll catch you up to speed a little bit on what's going on. Each team has up to 10 players at a time. The goal is to hit the opposing team with a dodgeball. If they get hit with the dodgeball and they don't catch it, they're out. If you catch a dodgeball that's thrown at you, then a person on your team that's out gets to be brought back in. Our players here just getting warmed up, shaking off the off-season stiffness and blues. They're all warmed up and ready to go. Here in Gym B tonight, we'll have Oops, we dodged it again, Swolgers, Sharks, Ball Dodge, and Patches O'Houlihan. Rather, that's Pool B. In Pool A, we've got Iconic, returning champion Squirtle Squad, Monarch, and Inglorious Dodgers. Should be noted that Swolgers are also returning champions of previous years. Players on both sides sizing up the opposition. Let her rip. Alone in the action while our players figure out a strategy. Nice deflection over here on the right. However, it hit him in the hand, and I guess he's out. You can't deflect the dodgeball and not be tagged out. However, if you deflect the dodgeball and somebody else catches it, the person that threw it is out. The ball is dead if it bounces off the wall or the floor. However, catching that ball is worth a lot of points. And by points, I mean glory. It's a last man standing game. There's not really any points. You might notice there are basketball standards on either side. That's because we are in a basketball court, but those will come into play in certain scenarios here in the field of dodgeball. Only 2 players left on the right. Everybody else is out, waiting their chance to come back in. We're down to, oh, he's still in. Stocking up on the ammo. Almost. You got to be careful not to throw it out. You got to make sure you throw it hard enough that it can't be caught. We've seen teams come back from worse than this. It might look daunting, but the tables can easily be turned. We don't call it luck, we call it skill, preparation, planning, determination. Employing the 5 Ds of dodgeball right over there. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Served our young man in the black shirt with the SF logo very well. Holding his own. Living up to their name of Ball Dodge. These two remaining players embodying the spirit of the name. And indeed the spirit of the game. Deflected right up into his face. He's out, down to 1. So now we have what's called the money ball, which has come into play. If our lone player on the field can make a basket from the court, then his entire team gets brought back in. But if they catch it, he's out. All right. That is the end of round 1 of match 1 here in Gym B. The players will now swap sides to eliminate any home field advantage. They'll reset the court, and we will move into round 2. All right, ladies and gents, we're back here for round 2 of match 1 in Gym B. Oops on the right side of your screen now, and Ball Dodge on the left. Oops clinched the first round. This is best 2 out of 3, so if Oops wins again, then they will move on. And Ball Dodge will have to reevaluate their name. However, oh, nice hit right off the line. If Ball Dodge wins this round, then we'll go into a tiebreaker round. For those of you just joining us, this is the 2024 Thanksgiving Dodgeball Tournament here in beautiful, sunny Spanish Fork, Utah. Brought to you by Spanish Fork Recreation. Nice catch. Team members on both sides hustling to the line to make a solid attack against the players of the other team. Although in the action might seem like people getting tired, but really it's just teams strategizing. Nice catch by our player in the blue on the right. That means the person that threw the ball is out, and he gets a chance to throw it back over. Solid bounce off the chest, and he's out. And an underhand softball throw. A bold move, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him. Our players creating space, which makes it harder to be hit, but also makes it harder to hit your opponent. We've got two players working in tandem. And that can be a useful strategy to concentrate fire of a lot of dodgeballs on one player on the other side. It gives them less opportunities to dodge, duck, dip, dive, or dodge out of the way. And our gentleman in the Skyhawks is out. Coaches in the audience reminding him which side of the court to go stand on while he awaits his opportunity to come back in. Just a reminder, we've got oops on the right side of our screen and ball dodge on the left side of our screen. Solid catch. The player that threw it is out. Shout out to all of our judges and referees on the sidelines that take time out of their lives every year to come here and help put on this fun community event. It's free to attend for anybody that wants to come see it every year. And indeed, you can sign up through Spanish Fork Rec for your local business or group to participate in the tournament. Just jump on the website and check it out. The tension in the air is palpable. Nice solid throw, connects with the back wall. You can tell which of these athletes play other games because some of those skills are brought to bear here on the dodgeball court. And a hush falls over the crowd. Solid throw. Some of these players have a pretty strong arm. I wouldn't want to be downrange of these guys. Well, he hit the spider that was up there on the wall, showed him who's boss. It's always surprised me that there's only 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dance should definitely be one of them. Should be the 6th D, because we definitely see a lot of people dancing out of the way out there sometimes. Seven players remaining on the left. 5 on the right. Oh, and an even trade. Just like that. Sometimes it takes a little while to dial that arm in. Down to 3 on the right versus 6 on the left. However, the 3 on the right won the first round. If we've seen anything, it's that they know how to dance out of the way. This guy just rolled over backwards, flipped back up on his feet, and then danced out of the way of 2 incoming dodgeballs. It was impressive. We are now down to 2 on the right. Oops has got their work cut out for them, but we've seen people come back from worse odds than this. Significantly more dire straits. Can they make the recovery? Now we're down to 1, which means the money ball is in effect. So the single remaining player can take a shot at making a basket. If he makes a basket, then his entire team gets to come back in. It's risky. It has happened a few times in the past. The ball hit the ground first, so it's dead. Looks like all the dodgeballs are on his side. There will be a timer that goes into effect at some point. Although that might just be for one-on-one. It's entirely possible for him to make a comeback, even down to one. Solid throw, bounce off the ground, he's okay. Shoots for the basket, a little bit low. Those balls don't throw quite the way basketballs do. And they're a far cry from the dodgeballs I grew up with, which were solid, about 10 inches across, solid red rubber. That's time, and while he wasn't tagged out, that means the round goes to ball dodge. Means we will now swap sides and go into a tiebreaker round, and we'll be right back with you. All right, sports fans, we are back for round 3 here in Gym B. Oops versus ball dodge. Looks like we had a false start. But they're going for it. We've got one win for each team. This is the tiebreaker. So whoever takes this is going to move up in competitive play. A furious flurry of dodgeballs thrown back and forth just now. 3 out right off the hop for this team on the right side and 2 on the left. We have ball dodge back on the right side of the screen and oops on the left. And again, each team has 1 win each in this match 1 here in the B gym. Both of these teams showing they really have something to prove so they can continue on in competitive play. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. We're seeing all of that in play tonight. In the immortal words of our dearly departed Patches O'Houlihan. Skyhawks turns his back and almost gets tagged, but he's out already. Anyway, down to just 5 players on the right side and 6 on the left. Energy's high, people are in good spirits. Things are going well. Both teams have a win. It's still anybody's game. Solid throws. And the last round of the match, we got down to just 1 player remaining, which meant that the money ball went into effect. The money ball is when there's 1 player on a team, they can shoot a basket. If they make a basket on the opposing basketball basket, then their entire team gets to come back in. It could turn the tide of many a match that's going poorly, and we've seen it happen before. Right here in this very gym, right here on this very TV station. All the ammo on the left side. Oh, almost all. Makes his way across to the right. All failed to connect, but it could be a strategy employed to lull the other team into a false sense of security. Both of these teams know what they're doing. They fought long and hard to get here this year, beating out the competition in local backyard guerrilla matches, unsanctioned. They fight their way to the top to claim notoriety. Who will be crowned the Dodgeball Champion 2024? Only time will tell. Nice deflection over here on the right. You can deflect the dodgeball. If you deflect it, you're still in. However, if you deflect it and your teammate catches it, the person that threw it is out. Oh. Nice even exchange. A player out on both sides. Down to 4 on the right side. Still 5 on the left. The left being oops and the right being ball dodge. Dodgeball? That's a thing too, probably. Just not here. Not now. Nice, solid hit. action. A nice solid throw. That ball flew like a missile, locked off target. Since it hit the floor. Five players left on the left, 3 on the right. Still anybody's game. Who's going to turn the match around? Went for the catch and missed it, down to just 2. Solid catch on the left. We're down to just 1. Ball dodge has 1 player remaining. He could get a money ball, or he could get tagged out, or he could slowly whittle down the opposing team. Still anybody's game. 1 player might seem like dire straits, but it isn't necessarily. 3 solid attacks, all fail to connect. And bounces off the backboard, he catches it. He's picking up some dodgeballs. There is a timer in effect, so he only has so much time to make a turnaround. Will he go for the money ball? It's pretty hard to make that money ball shot with that dodgeball from all the way across the court. Solid throw, and he's out. That means Oops has won with 2 wins here in match 1 in Gym B. Congratulations to both of our teams. Both fought long and hard, and we'll be right back with you after these messages.